What is good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be creating a Inside the Arc shot creators. With that being said, let's jump right into the build. Now I made this build at the shooting guard position. I went 6'5", 205 with a 6'9" wingspan. Obviously you could tweak that to your liking, and then these are the attributes that I went with. We went with an 81 on the close shot. We went with a 90 on the driving layup. We had a 73 on the driving dunk, getting us that bronze posterizer, 25 on the standing, and then 43 into the post control. Now, what you can do is if you want to tweak that and you care about the standing dunk animations, you can throw that post control onto your standing dunk to get like a 40 standing dunk or whatever. It's totally up to you. But this is just what I went with. And then for the mid-range, we went with a 96 on the mid-range. We went with a 71 on the 3-ball and a 72 on the free throw. And that 96 on the midi is going to get you, dead eye, set shot specialist. It's going to get you shifty shooter. And if you put your, post control up, if you decide to like switch your build up and maybe add post control, it'll get you, pretty decent level of post fade phenom. But this build is more so, we're going to just basically be just spamming moving mid-range shots. So my main concern was just getting a level of shifty shooter that that you can get, so you can just basically just spam moving mid-range shots. That's basically where this build is gonna shine at. Like, obviously you'll be able to step out and hit a three here and there, even though you got a low 3-ball, but that 96 mid-range is going to ensure that you have like Hall of Fame and gold badges elsewhere, like for your shooting. Moving on to the playmaking, we do have a 71 on the pass accuracy, a 93 on the ball handle, and then we have an 80 on the speed with ball. For the defense, we do have a 50 interior defense. We have 65 on the perimeter, 40 on the steal, and then 25 on the block. Now, obviously not the greatest, when it comes to defense, but again, you can tweak this to your liking. If you feel like you don't want the 80 speed with ball, you can drop that down to 75. Throw that into your perimeter defense. If you want to drop, let's say your 3-ball down, you could drop your 3-ball down, put that into perimeter defense and get you like a 71-ish, 74. Same thing with the speed and agility on this build. You can always drop that down and you could get up to around the 71, 74-ish perimeter for bronze badges. And then with cap breakers, you can also go up on that, or you can even go up on your layup and get gold layup mix master. You can go get a Hall of Fame ankle assassin or Hall of Fame handles for days with the ball handle. You got a bunch of different things that you could do with this build, but to make it better. But this is just what the way that I went. For the rebounding, 25-45, because we're going to be on a perimeter. We're not going to really be too worried too much about getting boards. That's not really going to be our job as a guard. And then finally, our physicals, we're looking at 85. Now you can reverse this either way. I went 85 on the speed, 80 on agility, but if you want, you can swap this and go 80 on the speed, 85 on the agility, just so that you could play a little bit better defense. I mean, the 80 agility is enough, but if you want a little bit better defense, you can go 85 on agility and 80 on the speed. As I told you guys before on the channel, 80 speed or speed in general is your north to south speed, and your agility is your left to right speed, and like how much you can burst quickly in a short amount of time. So if you want to be able to slide your feet laterally and be quick, left to right, east to west, then you want to go higher on the agility. But if you feel like you can get by with 80 agility, then I went 85 speed. But again, like I said, it's totally up to you and what you guys prefer. If it was my build, I would be going with the agility over the speed. But I know some people prefer the speed because they want to get back. As a guard, you really do need to have good north to south speed, because a lot of these guards, especially in the 5v5 director pro-am, they're doing a lot of cherry picking because they can't score, they can't get open, people are getting boxed. So you want to have that north to south speed just as much as you want to have that east to west speed, because again, there's a lot of cherry picking going on. Finally, for the strength, we do have a 75 on the strength and then 65 on the vertical to round out that build. And then at 75 strength, that's going to get you gold physical finisher. It's going to get you gold strong handle, bronze brick wall, and you'll have bronze immovable enforcer. So you will have a little bit of, defense or whatever, or stopping people on the perimeter a little bit with that bronze movable enforcer. Obviously, like I said, if you don't care about that, you can always drop your agility or your speed, or even your speed with ball down some and just go up on that perimeter defense a little bit. Like I said, if you drop that down to 75, you can go up to like a 73, and then you drop your speed once, that's going to give you 74. That's going to give you all bronze badges. Like I said, that's if you care about, that or whatever. If you feel like you don't care at all about having like that little bit of badges or help or whatever, you can stay with your 80 speed with ball, and you can stay with your 85 speed or whatever. I just want to show you guys just different ways that you can tweak this build. Remember, this isn't me telling you guys to make this exact build. This is just to give you guys a blueprint on how to get the name for these specific builds and whatnot. So of course, 65 vertical is not going to really get us much. It's enough to get bronze posterizer and bronze aerial wizard, which is why I put that 73 driving dunk on there. But the main takeaway from this build is going to be the mid-range. And then when people play up too close, you're just going to blow past them with strong handle. You got gold strong handle. You got gold ankle assassin. If you don't get a stun animation, or ankle breaker animation, you could just blow by them with gold strong handle and just finish at the rim with either a posterizer dunk, or you got a 90 layup. So if they pull you out of your dunk, guess what? You got gold physical finisher, where you're going to finish down low regardless. Whether it's a dunk, whether they pull you out of dunk, or whether it's just a layup or a floater in general, you'll be able to do either or. So, either way, you're going to be able to finish down there. So, of course, when we create our build, you see shades of, we see Pete Maravich, we see Tyler Hero, and we see Fernie Simons from the Trailblazers. And then, of course, we have our build inside the Arc Shot Creator. So there you have it. This is my inside the Arc Shot Creator build for NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. And, of course, more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.